As lawmakers continue to find some common ground on gun control legislation at both the federal and state level here at home, Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado visiting a gun prevention organization that aims to keep our city streets safe. News 12 reporter Phil Tate has more for us now from East Flatbush on this tonight. Phil.
Yeah, well, Kurt, Amanda, the Lieutenant Governor was inside for a little than just over an hour. I spoke with the founder of Elite Learners, Inc., and she tells me that their conversation was profitable. She tells me that, of course, they did speak about gun violence, but they also spoke about funding and why it's important that organizations just like this one continue to work with the state to make sure that community members here at home remain safe. Well, we had an opportunity to talk with the Lieutenant Governor and just listen to what he had to say.
When we think about, dealing with violence and gun gun reform, that we do it in the most comprehensive way we possibly can and not shortchange the process and take the long view. And that's why programs like Elite Learners that are taking that comprehensive approach, that are working from the ground with the community in a comprehensive way, thinking about how to engage in our schools and all the kind of programs that happen before school and after and in between, all of that is vitally important.
The Lieutenant Governor's remarks happen as the New York State Assembly aimed to tighten gun laws in an effort to minimize gun violence. He says the work has to be intentional, proactive, and not reactive as the state responds in the wake of shooting incidents and massacres seen across the country. He also visited Elite Learners, Inc. on Avenue D and East 46th Street, a program that aims to build community and respond in crisis here in our borough. Well, earlier today on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Adams announced a new gun violence prevention task force, and this initiative will be co-chaired by the Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright and anti-violence advocate A.T. Mitchell. Well, Mitchell will engage the community as the gun violence prevention czar, and for the mayor, he says the goal of this task force is to have all hands on deck in ending this crisis.
We're not looking for a nun. We're looking for someone that's not afraid to be in the street and embrace our people.
We are the people who are closest to the problem. So quite naturally, we have the answers to those problems.
And the mayor says that this task force will bring resources to the community from summer youth jobs to mental health services. Well, that's the latest here in East Flatbush. I'm Phil Tate, News 12.